What's up? It's Rudy again, and today I'm gonna be making my first ever YouTube video, other than my introduction video, which hopefully should already be up in my channel. But yeah, and this is gonna be my first ever video of me actually picking the stock and telling y'all why I like it, telling y'all why I'm gonna buy it. So let's go ahead and get started. So it all started like a couple weeks ago, right? That's me looking up online who's like the richest guy in the world. And this guy, right? This guy, his name is Bernard Arnold. I think that's his name, right? Yeah, it's right here. Bernard Arnault. So this is his name right here. I'm just like really confused on like why is this guy on the top richest people. Like I've never seen this guy's name before. So I look at what he owns, right? And I just see Hennessy and Louis Vuitton. You know, obviously Louis Vuitton, a huge brand, making like collab with BTS and all that. And then there's also Hennessy, right? Just like a really known company around the world for like the drinks it makes, you know. So it wasn't until Thursday when I was looking at Dumb Money TV. Shout out to Dumb Money. Um, so they actually brought out a really huge point, right? They started talking about the Asian market and how it's gonna expand and all that. They were really like hyping like BTS and like Louis Vuitton collab and all that. So I'm just looking at the company, right? And I just looked at it again, right? And I found out something really extremely slept on, right? Which I'm also going to talk about today. It's like nobody's talking about this. Like only I saw that, and I've so far I haven't seen anybody talk about this, which I'm also going to go over today. But before I get started on that, I want to just go over a few things with this company, right? So here's this company LVMH, right? As you see here, it's like self diversified sort of. So it has wines and spirits, as you saw, like it owns Hennessy and all that. Fashion and other goods, companies like Louis Vuitton, you know, Celine, Givenchy, you know, just companies that sell like bags and dresses and all that stuff. There's perfume and cosmetics. It's pretty self-explanatory. You know, there's watches and jewelry, which is also pretty self-explanatory. Selective retailing, just like a bunch of shops and like Sephora. It's like a personal care and beauty company. So it's like makeup. Also, I think then they own a couple of hotels. They actually have a company that makes luxury yachts, boats. Just kind of interesting. I thought, you know, it's just there. I mean, it's not something bad. But and they also they own this like financial paper, they like a publisher, I guess. So yeah, this is them. Like they're like a very like diversified company, like a South diversified company, kind of like Berkshire Hathaway. But I mean, they're not as diversified as them, but I mean, they're like really strong from like the companies they own and all that. So if we look at their like statistics, right? One thing I have heard about this company like a lot was it's like extremely like overvalued, and like everything, its growth ahead of the company, it's already priced in the company. So when I looked at like this company, which is like sort of similar to the brand side, like Louis Vuitton and all that company, Celine and all those. So when I look at a company similar to that, right, this is carrying, it owns like Gucci and all these other designers. Obviously this company doesn't own like any other industries. It's strictly in fashion and other goods, you know. So this, just off of that, this company already has a forward PE of 30.5, right? And then this company has a forward PE of 38.5. So like the forward PE isn't isn't priced in at all. Like the forward PE is only that. Training PE, it's sort of high, 70, and compared to this is 42. Yeah, I'd say it's sort of high, but a long-term investor like myself doesn't look at the training PE. I don't look at the forward PE. You know, it's because that's what's important for me. You know, it's growth. You know, so I mean, people are saying it's priced in all this and all this, whatever. Like market cap 330 billion, which is decent, I guess. It's not too bad. If we look at the financials, compare this company, like again, I don't think this company is priced in at all. Sorry, I'm just having really bad burps. Um, so if we look at here, total assets, the balance sheet looks really nice. More assets than liabilities, equity, total capitalization, income statement. I mean, look at this. I mean, obviously it had growing numbers up until last year when the pandemic hit, and they fell a bit. But honestly, like a stock like this, it's really gonna be huge in these upcoming years. With jewelry, they obtained what's their face, Tiffany and Co. This is a really strong company, and there's something like extremely slept on, like I stated at the beginning, where like the Asian market and stuff. And I haven't seen nobody talk about this, so we're gonna get into that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and take a look here. The image. All right, so we take a look here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Balance sheet data. Not looking for that. So this is just like a revenue business group. Just like I think in France mainly. Yeah, it tells you like each. So each unit, right? So here we have sales per other markets. Here we have Europe's. Here we have Japan's. Japan's has a lot of fashion and goods. Definitely aged too. Here France's, and here we have the U.S. U.S. is like very like diversified, unlike Asians and Japan's. So let me just get into this, right? So you already see here like fashion, leather, and goods. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. Okay, let's go up here and check this out. So you might know already that United States has like 41%. This is the revenue by geographic region of delivery. Okay, so as we all know, like I mean, people here in the U.S. like they literally like if you don't know Louis Vuitton or like Gucci, like you live under a rock. Everybody here in the U.S. is already familiar with the brand. They already know like the brand stuff. It's well established here. They've been doing a good job here in the U.S. with like Louis Vuitton. Also the other company I went over earlier. What was it? Kerpa, something like that. With that one's Gucci. All the brands have been doing a really like good job. Um, from like obtained celebrities and acquiring celebrities to promote their stuff here. So now that what's your face? Now that LVMH has like BTS and stuff, right? So people say like yeah, the Asian market, right? Like BTS is worldwide. They probably have, I wouldn't say more fans, but they probably have like crazier fans here than they do in Asia. You know, but something really interesting I found in Asia was like their current um partnerships right now are going nuts, and I'm gonna go into in depth with that in a little bit here. So I mean, just overall numbers, right? Like for like the rest of the world, like the western side of the world, it's like really good, like for growth. Here in the U.S., it's already a strong market. I mean, it's still gonna grow over the years, right? Don't get me wrong, but like I don't think we're gonna see anywhere near of growth as we are gonna see in the Asian markets. And here's why I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so first, we look at like the LVMH company, right? So what they've been doing is they've been acquiring like new upcoming celebrities in Asia. So let's just go over this real quick. So let's start with oops, I said that. I needed that. It picks up. But anyways, yeah, let's start with Fendi, right? Fendi appoints South Korean actress Song Hye Kyo as first Korean global ambassador, right? And keep in mind, like these acquirings, they're like recent, right? Like the time I'm recording this, it's like I think it's like the first of what month is this? Shoot, June. So we're here. We're on June, right? So these acquirings are recent, and nobody's talking about these. And let me tell you why they're gonna be big in a little bit here, okay? But anyways, let's go ahead and open the VMH brands. So wiki's fine. Let's go to wiki. So first we see Fendi, right? Fendi. Who owns Fendi? Obviously LVMH. Next. Yeah, so see on March 3rd, 2021, they just recently acquired so you can eventually just clear China brands. China brands on Wednesday picked up singer Fang Cheng Fang, a musician. So not only are they like going after like bands like BTS and stuff like that, right? They're also going after musicians. They're also going after actresses, which is she's an actress or one of them is an actress. I don't know who is who, but I know one of them is an actress. Let's see, two Chinese celebrities company. Hilary Williams. Yeah, yeah. So the fan 20 is younger brother of a famous actress. Whatever. Right. But anyways, point is they both got like hired to promote Givenchy. I haven't done like too much research on them. That's why I don't know too much about them. But I mean, they're not too relevant to what I'm gonna say. Anyways, they kind of are though because they do rep Givenchy, obviously, a brand owned by LVMH. Okay, so just showing y'all like these coins are like recent and very slept on. So let's go and next group is aespa, right? So aespa the four members of aespa have been appointed the brand ambassador of Givenchy. So another strong group for Givenchy, right? If I'm not too wrong, I think this group achieved 50 million views on their first day of their debut. Debut, I think that's how I say it. Debut, yeah, and the first like debut, the first like video ever, which is crazy, crazy, crazy. These girls are gonna be like the next BTS and the next Blackpink. Blackpink is I'm gonna go to them right now. Just give me 1 second, okay? So next, so of course another actress. Seeing news of the Louis Vuitton ambassador. There's another one right there. There's the one here. This guy, what's he? Rep Dior, exactly. Dior. Obviously another brand by Mr. Big Guy here. LVMH. Strong. Like acquirings here in Asia. This recently, like nobody's talking about this. And here we have this group called Blackpink. Now these groups, this group is actually quite unique. Let me show you why here. So we can exit this out. We're done with this, and then we're done with this. So let's open up my other tab here. Okay. So if we actually go and take a look at like the most subscribed like top channels, we have like both Blackpink and Hype levels like in the top 20, right? Right. So High Levels is BTS if you didn't know already, and this is like Blackpink. So, like the thing is, the thing I found interesting was that Blackpink actually has more subscribers than this BTS here, which is just crazy. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that. Like yeah, they acquired Louis Vuitton acquired them like it's over. But like when they've already had partnerships that nobody like everybody slept on. It's just until now when people are realizing this stock is good. They've already like had right, and like they're still expanding their partnerships. As you already saw, they're keep acquiring new and new celebrities. But let me show you why like these shows are such a big deal. Okay, so we're gonna close this out, close this out, close this out. So here we have the four members of Blackpink. There's four girls in the group here. Okay. I've been following them for like the past 2 weeks because I've been like looking into this company, when I'm like out of work and stuff. But yeah, I've been looking at them and like their numbers are insane. Like they've been going so fast, extremely fast, right? And I want to go through it right because like what LVMH is doing here, it's really smart. So they have like so this can count real quick. 46, 87, 128, 130. So they have over 180 million Instagram followers combined, right? Combined, like these are huge numbers. Keep in mind, BTS doesn't even have Instagram, and Instagram isn't even like a big thing in Asia, right? At least I think so, right? So like keep in mind, like Instagram is like more like a to like American and like a European thing. Like here over there in Asia, they don't even use Instagram, and look at how many followers these girls have. It's crazy, crazy. Okay, but let me go in their post and show you why like this is big, big. This is big, like extremely big. So here we have Celine, and this is like more like on the Leton brands, which is just like surprising because nobody talks about like these other brands, right? So if we go to Celine, right, we go to Celine. Obviously she is the Celine ambassador. She she also has like a thing going on with Bulgari, which is their jewelry side of the of business. So she actually reps Celine, and then she also, I'm not mistaken here. See, here it is, like wearing jewelry of Bulgari. So she actually advertises for both the jewelry and the brand, right? So you're saying, oh yeah, Blackpink is a Celine ambassador? No, not exactly. Every like member has like different things they do. So this is Rose, right? She's the ambassador for Tiffany and Co. She represents like the jewelry business, right? She's like literally the ambassador of like the brand Tiffany and Co. Right? So that's already three companies. For as for Jisoo, she ambassador of Christian Dior. Who owns Christian Dior? Obviously LVMH. LVMH. Yeah, right here, Christian Dior. Like this is huge, huge, extremely huge. Like news. I think Jenny is like the only one that doesn't rep an LVMH company. I think this belongs to a different ticker symbol, but she still reps the jewelry side of business, which is Bulgari. I've seen a few posts. Let me see if I can find one here. I don't know if I'll be able to, but she still reps. So I'd say about 80 to 90% of the advertised posts that these four girls post is on LVMH alone, which is just crazy. Nobody talks about it. Like nobody, they have more subscribers than BTS. I've read. I don't know if it's true or not. I've read a couple like online articles that say they're even bigger um, in some crap Eastern countries, which is just crazy. It's crazy to think that they're bigger than BTS, and then like towards the east, right? So the more east you go, the more you know about this group, right? Because obviously here in America, we don't even know about Blackpink. We only know BTS because like of the fans they have here in America. So so it's basically if you go to the other side of the world, there's more Blackpink fans than BTS, right? So it's crazy, crazy, especially in Asia. Like oh my goodness, bro! And like the Asian consumer base is gonna be huge, 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 huge when these companies get more exposure. You know, these girls grow more followers. New um, the new acquired celebrities, you know, they're gonna grow even more. It's gonna be huge, huge, huge growth. Extremely. So I think that's gonna be about it for me covering this talk. Yeah, like I think on the performance outlook, I do think this is gonna be a really, really like strong growing stock in the upcoming years. You know, I do see the stock 2xing, maybe 3xing in the next 4 to 5 years. You know, I do think it's gonna grow a lot. Definitely the marketing behind the stock is it's what really is attracting me to buy the stock. I've already added my position. I think I have about 3 point something grand stock. Um, yeah, you know, it's just a really strong stock to pass out on. You know, they have obviously the BTS partnership. Not only that, the like Blackpink partnership. I went over it. You know, and like there's way like so much more to that other than like those two aquariums. Like all these celebrities in Asia, actors. You know, these K-pop idols. You know, just a lot going on in Asia. I definitely think that's gonna be its strongest like market or growing market, sorry, and like these upcoming years, like I stated before. You know, obviously they already have a strong established market here in the U.S. You know, with like partnerships and all that. You know, everybody here just knows the brands, and this doesn't mean like it's gonna stop growing here. You know, I still think it's gonna have a really good growth here. I just think the Asian market is gonna have phenomenal growth. You know, it just has like really good marketing behind it. Extremely good marketing. yeah, that's gonna be it for the for me covering this stock. I didn't cover the e-commerce side of the stock, but I did check out like a few websites for Louis Vuitton and like a few other brands, and it seems they're doing a really good job behind that part too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do that by yourself, though. I don't have to cover it here in the video. This video is already long enough. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me covering the stock. If you did enjoy the video, let me know what I can improve on. This is my first video. Other than that, guys, have a good one, and that's gonna be it, guys.